right now we are into the, recession state. So why it is happening? Because the creators of job are very less. So we should be capable enough. We should look at the, vision of our prime minister, and we should go for our startups.
I've learned a lot of skills while looking for the events. The most important skill is leadership.
So, how do we manage to enhance those soft skills and the hard skills through the lens of college experience?
Welcome, viewers. Today, we are here with a brand new episode of our first official podcast of Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering, named as the Vidyapeeth VoiceBox. And my name is Mayank. I'm pursuing computer science engineering from Bharati Vidyapeeth College itself. So today, I'm here with one of the wonderful and informative podcasts with Professor Dr. Dharmender Saini sir, the principal of Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering.
Welcome to Vidyapeeth VoiceBox, amplifying BVCOE's thoughts. Myself, Pallak Khullar, pursuing electronics communication engineering from Bharati Vidyapeeth College itself. Today, in this podcast, we'll delve into the highs, the lows, and the in-betweens of the college life. Thank you for accepting the invitation, sir. We welcome our principal, sir, the Professor Dr. Dharmender Saini, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this podcast. Thanks to both of you.
So, sir, we have seen that you are mentoring and guiding the student from last 16 years. You are serving this college, Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Engineering.
Right.
And in today's era, many students are opting for JMAs, and there are two good engineers present in our India, and they are gradually growing in this market. But if we talk about the upcoming engineers who are preparing for JMAs examination, we are facing a lot of difficulties in the examination and how to opt for the best in the university. And what are your suggestions and guidance to those students who are preparing, and what major pointers they should focus on to achieve this college, Bharati Vidyapeeth College in India?
Mayank, if I talk about JEE examination, all the students who are preparing at their 12th level, when they are preparing, they are just focusing on theoretical concepts, right? Suppose I am going for mathematics, they will go through some formulas and topic, they will understand it. But they will focus less on problem solving part. They will solve 3-4 problems and then they will leave it. And time is also a major issue. So mock test has to be there, like previous year test paper they should focus on. And they should focus on the time limit. They should set up a clock before them, and they should take the mock test. So that will increase their speed, which will work inside taking JEE examination. So that is one part for the preparation of mock test for the JEE. But students are not focusing on this. They are solving questions, but they are taking major time, very, very big time in solving 2-3 questions. And that deteriorates their performance while taking this JEE test. So that is one part I would like to cover. Then you said that for choosing college like Bharati Vidyapeeth, what are the major? They should look at the placement scenario. They should focus on the previous year placements, like majority of the companies, very big shots, so KPMG like company Tata, 1MG and Amazon, then KPMG, EY. They have been visiting to our campus and they are giving very good packages. So that can be considered one of the criteria for choosing a college. I'm not saying only for Bharati Vidyapeeth, they should look at this for other colleges as well. Then we can focus on their holistic growth, the overall growth. That apart from academics, what is happening inside the college? Like in our colleges, we have around 32 societies which are of international repute, and students are receiving funding from these societies, and there is a faculty mentor attached to it. And together with the team of students and faculty members, those students are managing on their own. By doing so, they are learning team building activities, managing team activities. They are They know how to work inside the team. They know how to working across the team. So all such things and skills acquire students being in this college. I'm very sure that other colleges are also doing the same job, but I'm talking about this college because that is the feature which we should look at. Then, everybody, I've seen that students, 90% of the students, they are takers of job. But looking at the scenario of the job market, right now we are into the, recession state. So why it is happening? Because the creators of job are very less. So if everybody is there to take the job, then all jobs will, swipe away in a shorter span of time, and there will be dearth of jobs. So we should be capable enough. We should look at the vision of our prime minister, and we should go for our startups. We should look at the entrepreneurial activity. We should make our skills in light of that, and we should acquire those skills, and we should create jobs so that you are not the taker of jobs. You are going to give jobs to the other 100 people around. So that's how we have to focus on. Next is there are certain other things when you are in the BTech, and it's not about only engineering, because companies who are hiring you, so you should come in the college with a plan that after doing your strength, weakness, opportunity, threats analysis, what analysis we call, that in first year, my goal will be this, I'll be acquiring this skill. Then I'll be having the job market after 4 years, that these are the companies, these are the skills, these are the areas of interest. So I should have a plan when you are joining the college. So with that plan, you come up and you execute your strategy in the next 4 years. So that has to be there. And then you enter that company.
Beautiful and great insights, my principles. I often feel that society plays a vital role in the success of us. I've learned a lot of skills while looking for the events. The most important skill is leadership. When you have to enter the corporate world, you have to be aware about the major leadership skills. So that's very important. And that point also, the right now students are going into entrepreneurship world. There are a lot of startups of India that has recently become a unicorn. And many students are providing, as well as Bharti Vidyapeeth Incubation Cell has been there, who is motivating students for their startups, for their business. There are specific mentors like Mr. Subhash Manik sir and Ms.
Dolly
Singh ma'am.
Manibasi.
Ravdeep Singh ma'am has encouraged many students and for this startup, as she's founder of one of the companies, Smart Edge. That's great. And now, sir, from a JEE aspirant, now the student has entered the college as a first year grad. So there is a lot of things that has been changed for that. Totally a new environment, if we can say, from higher studies to the college world. There are many different scenarios, having a different world with seniors, with they have to explore new technologies, they have to explore new environment. So what are your guidance to your students that are the undergraduates and opting for BTech as a first year?
When a student is coming to the first year, after 12th, he is coming from a very disciplined environment. But when he is entering into the college, he gets some liberty. So that is the point where either he is getting distracted or he is focusing on the strategies or on the goals which he has come up with. But my experience or my suggestions to all students who are coming in first year, they should look at their fourth year when they will be appearing in their placement. I've seen that people or students, they get distracted in first year and they lose on getting many backs in their first year. With that, as a result of that, what happens is they are not able to cross second year. They fed up. Their mental health get deteriorated. So try to focus on your first year subject, because first year and second year are most important. Because if your first year and second year are clear and you are not having any back, then your mental health and mental feeling is very strong, because you already have the backup of first year and second. So you should focus on your academic strength. Try to build up your grades and do not fall prey to getting back. So focus on your study more and do not get distracted so that you are able to clear your all exams. Generally, I have seen that students are getting a lot of backs in physics and mathematics, and they have a phobia for these two subjects, right? So focus on these because physics and mathematics subject they have the base of when you have come for the engineering, you should focus on these subjects and prepare well. Another thing that you are starting your engineering career from the first year, then we and every college is having various societies for the holistic growth of their students. So they should try to join one society. Although from this year onwards, we have made it mandatory for every student to join one society, one technical society and one non-technical society, so that their holistic growth can be done and they can be involved in participating in the society event, organizing in the society events at when they become seniors. So that is the key. Because in classroom, when you are there, you are only learning your curriculum. So if you focus on, let's say, experiential learning, generally we hear this term. So you have to take the experience. How the experience will come? When you are actually participating or you are organizing. So when you are part of the society, you get involved. You have the passion to come to the college because there are fun activities, there are technical activities, there are managerial activities, there are financial activities. So from all sort of domains, you are getting knowledge and you are getting input. So that is must. You should join one of the society and you should focus on your academics. So that balance you have to. And you learn that once you learn that balance, then there is no problem in the subsequent year. So that's my suggestions and opinion for the first year student. So okay, basic. Yeah.
So now when we step into the second year of college life, we get introduced to many of the technologies. And so how do we manage to enhance those soft skills and the hard skills through the lens of college experience?
See, first year I already talked about. It's common for all students, right? You learn physics, chemistry, mathematics. So there the strategy was only to learn the core and learn the basics. And when you have come to second year, so in second year, all the technological subjects start. So we have studied physics, chemistry in 12th, 11th, even 9th, 10th. But now we are into the technology. So we should focus more on technologies, all these subjects, because they will make our base. So we have to focus on these subjects and try to learn more the technological subjects which are of our interest. There will be many subjects catered to the requirement of the degree, but you have to identify two subjects which are of your interest and try to build skills in that. Start learning, about the market. What are the job giving, domains? Start learning about the soft skills. You have to, present yourself with the outside world. For that, you have to focus on the LinkedIn type side for socially projecting yourself to the outside world. You have to learn making your LinkedIn profile. There are various videos on YouTube and there are mentors around you, your senior. So start building relations with them and that way you can learn how to make your resume, how to make LinkedIn profile and so acquiring skills and projecting those skills to the outside world so that when you go outside, you get a good internship after second years and work on simple starting project in second year, which are in the new technological area, so that you start learning the real-time application, how you are solving day-to-day problems, because the main job of the engineer is to solve the society problems. So you have to look at the real-time problems of the societies and try to focus on the technical areas or technical skills, that what 2-3 subject or combination of subject which will be required to solve a particular real-time problem. So that way, you make a combination of those subjects and acquire those skills in that. So that with that, you will learn how to crack one single real-time problem and you will devise a solution. Same way as we do in hackathon, we pose a real-time problem, social problems, women's problems, and other challenges of the society. So they are solved with your technology skill, financial skill, team building skills. So that way you will be able to create one solution for a real-time problem. So that skill you have to acquire. That will not come inside classroom. You have to do project-based learning. You have to start it. You have to start experiencing learning. So that way you will learn those and thus learn those skills. That is how we can go ahead in second year, focusing on interest-based technological subjects, and don't forget not to take back in those subjects, right? Because that will help you in upgrading to third year or final. So that way you have to focus.
Probably should be as a conclusion, the main focus should be on academics, personal, interpersonal skills, and leadership skills, as well as common.
Yes.
As you mentioned that for a placement, you have to prepare from the first year of the college.
Yes.
The mindset should be planned, accurate. Also, as you mentioned that one should always improvise their interpersonal skills, leadership skills, communication skills, and practical-based learning.
Yes.
What are the best resources for the student now who's opting for third year? Like which examination he or she should prefer?
Yeah.
The main things now for personal learning and then implementing those learnings in the real world. So what guidance from your side to the third year?
Look, in third year students, you are little mature. You know the basics. You have idea of some technological subjects. So now you have entered into the third year. In third year, you have to be very serious for your career, because after third year, many companies will be visiting the campus. All big shots will be coming, and you have to meet with your alumni, those who have already experienced those stages. Try to learn your expectations of the company, right? And start preparing. So how you will do it? You will be doing projects. You will be doing internship, and but in which area? The areas of your interest. But sometime your area of interest may not give you job. So you have to learn the market. You have to analyze the market. That what are the technologies which will be helping you for a job in next 10 years or 20 years. You do not want to learn any technology or any skill which will die out in the next 2 years. There is no point in learning those skills. So you have to focus on the market. Try to learn what are the technologies which will be giving you jobs for next 10, 20 years. So try to learn that. And there are many students who are not aware of their skills, their gap. So for that, there are examinations, there are evaluation tests like MCAT, OQ, and other tests which are there in the market. Take either of them. You have to take one test, and by taking that test, you will learn your weaknesses, your gap area, and then start bridging that gap. So that when you are entering into the final year and you will be facing interviews, it will not be a surprise for you, right? Like aptitude questions, like technical questions, then data structure, DSA questions, data structures and algorithm questions are majorly asked by many IT companies. And majority of the jobs are also given by IT companies. So if you look at IT versus other companies, so IT is always giving you a good amount of jobs. So we have to be prepared for IT companies. Of course, if you have interest in other companies, you have to look at their areas, what they will be asking in their test and interview. You have to prepare that as well, right? So that way you have to plan your third year and you have to learn accordingly, right? And like in our college, we do boot camp also. So before the placement starts, we actually call our alumni and from Adobe, Microsoft, Google, those our alumni are working across the globe in almost all the companies, and with great amount of experience they have. So we bring them to you, and they come here, they share their experience, their old days in the college, and they share their knowledge what they have learned inside the corporate. So with that, you get handsome amount of knowledge for the preparation of the campus placement, for interview, and there are set questions which every company asks. So you should design your own FAQ and try to learn all the questions and their answer. At least questions which are set questions, you should be able to answer when inside the placements session. So that's how you should plan your third year, and that way we can crack interviews and get job.
Sure, we totally agree to that point. There are many facilities that student lack, which college provide you. The major is placement bootcamp, the MCAT test finished. If we focus on the stages that is being provided and regulated by the college, if we focus only on them, then we can easily crack the placement. But the mindset of students not involved in the processes from the world, like they will prepare for media. They are dependent on the external resources rather than the college curriculum. That you have mentioned. So one should definitely focus on the these things like AMCAT, placement bootcamp provided by the college, networking with alumni, the presence on LinkedIn platform.
Right.
So these are the right pattern to achieve a better placement.
Right.
Now there are the segment of people who has opted for placement, but definitely they are lacking somewhere, and that affects their mindset. So what are your point of view for those kind of?
Right. There is a common saying that every failure is a victory. Right. So don't count your failures. If you start counting your failure, you will get demotivated. So start focusing on your effort. You are already on the on the last step of your ladder. You just have to little work hard, and you will be on the road. So that's how you have to plan. Keep fighting with the situation, and start building your skills, and look around the opportunity. One day or the other, I'm very sure that you will get it. I'm not having a single student of mine around me. After graduating from here, it may take 6 months, it may take 3 months, or it may take not more than a year, and you get a job. Right? But key is the continuity. You have to focus on your building skill. So it's like a honeymoon period for you. Once you are inside the industry, you will not get time in your life. So this is the time only which you can enjoy, and you can learn as much as you can. And there may be some other areas of interest as well, which you can participate. And this is the time. So if you are continuously preparing, there is no point that you will not get. So that's my
The thing is very important at the state of college, because the college life, it's like we are feeling safe within the four walls of
yes.
but the outside world is quite deep. We should only.
You said correct, because teachers are also like parents, and they look at their students with that fatherly or motherly approach, and they love and care to them. But when you are entering the outside world, that's totally different. Yeah, you'll be finding politics around you. Just juniors and seniors will be pulling you around. So every situation you have to deal with. So think about that and prepare yourself for
The corporate life would be full of politics, and definitely it would. So the student like me who has been placed,
Yes.
and now they are going into different segment and environment known as corporate sector. So what I use and section.
See, it's not that everything you can learn being in. There will be time when you will be facing the situations in the corporate world. So you will commit mistake. That's for sure. But from mistake, you have to learn what has been your mistake and what you shouldn't have done during that time. So don't repeat it. Because if you do not repeat your mistake, God is there to. He will try to correct you and He is always there to help. So learn from your mistake, not to repeat it. That's the key. And be connected with your roots. Follow your parents' advice, right? Because when we are in our young age, we don't consider the advice of our parents or of our family members, although they are the most important. Because no other than our parents or family members or our teachers, the person who will be caring us, who will be loving us, who will be guiding us. There will be people around you, there will be many friends around you, but the true friends are really rare. And your mother is and father is your true friend. So try to care for their feelings and implement those feelings in your life, and you will, flourish like.
Ending with the quite informative podcast that has been. And now it's a time to close this episode. Thank you so much for
Thank
for
you.
that.
Thank you. Thank
I have got a lot of things understanding it, and I hope we have learned a lot of things. So thank you so much for joining this podcast. And please subscribe this channel as we will be launching new episode with Vidyapeeth College of Engineering official channel, and we will be interacting with anything else. We will be definitely conducting episode number 2 principal series,
Yeah.
and I will request Pallak to please set the end.
So, sir, thank you so much for structuring the 4 distinct phases of our life, the college life, and for all these hours, the minutes. These were so valuable for us. We learned a lot, and we'll foremost apply this in our college life. And again, thank you so much, sir. We'll be meeting soon with the second episode of this podcast.
Subscribe.
Subscribe the channel and just
Click the notification bell for updates and furthermore YouTube videos. Thank you so much.
Thank you.